Most rich people look back on this period of their life as their lonely chapter. You'll start to feel disconnected from your childhood friends because, let's be honest, most of them don't share the same ambitions as you, but at the same time, you're not yet successful enough to connect with the people you look up to. So it's this strange middle ground which can be very lonely at times. My son went through this when he left school. Instead of going off to university, he decided to start learning videography. He was so focused on building up his side hustle that he lost contact with many of his old friends. For a good couple of years, he grinded away on his own, putting in the reps, staying self-aware and slowly refining by doubling down on what worked and cutting out what didn't. Believe me, it took a while before he was rich enough to make friends with other successful people. This lonely chapter is where most people give up and slip back into being average. And honestly, I don't blame them. It takes a crazy amount of dedication to push through when you're on your own. So if you've outgrown old friends but aren't rich yet, who can you turn to for support? Well, when I was growing my wealth, the best friends I made were the ones chasing success and leveling up at the same time. Honestly, the motivation and value you'll receive from the people in the trenches with you, as well as those one step ahead of you, is far more valuable than the stuff you'll learn from YouTube videos alone. That's why I've put the community at the heart of the Wealth Portal. I love seeing people share their wins, helping each other out, meeting up in real life and having a bit of a friendly competition for the monthly prizes. But even if you aren't part of the Wealth Portal, there are plenty of other communities that you can join, and I'd really recommend doing this so you don't have to do it all alone. But when you start making a lot of money, where should you invest it? That brings us on to... The truth is, the most valuable investment you'll ever make isn't stocks, crypto or real estate. It's you. You are the asset. You're the one thing you'll hold for your entire life, and the skills you develop compound just like money does. This is the point where your hard work starts paying off. That's why stage 5 is called freedom. If you've managed to follow a proven pathway and master the skills involved with making it work, then you'll have no problem becoming rich. You'll be able to buy whatever you want, work from anywhere in the world, and never have to answer to your boss ever again. I remember getting to this point, and trust me, there's no better feeling. But here's the thing. Being rich and being wealthy are actually two separate things. You see, when you start earning a lot of money, you have two choices. You could spend it all on the things you want, like a flashy car, designer clothes and luxury vacations. Or on the other hand, you could reinvest a decent percentage of that money while you're still young and build true wealth. This is entirely up to you. At this point, you've achieved financial freedom and have enough money rolling in. However, if you're aiming to impress other people, I'd say this. Wealthy people like me will never be impressed with someone young spending all their money. We'll just look at you and be disappointed, as we know you could achieve far more by reinvesting some of it. Well, when I was younger, I wasn't satisfied with just one income stream. I actually built multiple. This can be passive investments like index funds, cryptocurrency and individual stocks, or even better, additional skills that can help you make more money. Most people never make this shift because they blow all their money on stupid things. They'll happily spend $1,000 on the latest iPhone, but won't reinvest $200 into themselves. And that's exactly why they never reach true wealth. Just think about it. Whatever you spend today on meaningless crap, you're taking from your future self. Wealthy people reinvest in their skills, businesses and stocks to become more successful. Poor people spend money to impress other poor people. So even when you have freedom, still spend a couple of hours a day learning, read books, watch YouTube videos and join communities. These things have the highest return on investment you'll ever get.